Hi guys, Berry Babe checking in. I missed you yesterday. Did you miss me? I was gonna vlog after my walk. It was late, really late. And you know what? It would have been a dark vlog. But I just wasn't up to getting up again. Kind of came back from my walk and that was it. So, the title of this vlog is Don't Ever Forget You're a Carb Addict. And this is not for you, this is for me to watch the next time I think I got a handle on eating carbs. You got it? Now I haven't gone back and rewatched the vlog I did after I did all that crazy eating on my birthday. But I would not mind knowing how many of you, when you watched it, thought, oh, Cheryl, or bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. When I said it, I truly meant what I said. I really felt that I had embraced eating that day intelligently, with control. Well, it may have started out that way, but by the end of the evening, once again, I had collected more things to eat than I could eat. I did go out and do my 4 laps, or I guess maybe, I don't know if I did 3 laps. I don't remember. I don't know, I could check. Except that day was incredibly large steps because the day before I had walked after midnight. So on my birthday, the steps just like must look like they exploded. So here is how crazy I was. And I'm going to do my best to refrain from food porn. I'm not going to go through a litany of what I ate, what food funerals I had, but crazy enough, you know, I fall asleep and then I wake up and then I fall asleep and I wake up, and I used to get up and eat in the middle of the night, and I haven't been doing that recently, and it's been very nice. Well, last night I woke up, it would have been August 1st, my birthday was the 31st, August 1st, at 2:30 in the morning, and I remembered that I had some food that I didn't eat that I really wanted to eat. So at 2:30 in the morning, I'm whipping up a little something something so I can get it all in. And I had a big bag of soft, doughy stuff, and I poured water in it. So that was gone. So that little particular thing was gone, but there were a few little things left that I thought I could handle leaving around and having a little bit. Liar, liar. Nah. So yesterday, no, let's see, today's the 2nd. I don't even know, today's the 2nd, so it was the 1st. It was the 31st I ate a lot. On August 1st, I didn't vlog. I slept most of the day, but I did get into a little bit of hair of the dog. Now, we're not talking alcohol, we're talking crap. I really thought I could wake up. I didn't fix a protein because I thought, well, I'll just fast. Okay. So, it didn't go incredibly off the rail, but I wasn't in control. The carbs had me by the balls. If I had balls, and it had me by the balls. I have been accused of having balls in my life, so I don't know, I must keep them in a pocket or turn it into balls on my chest, I guess. But, you know, after that, I kind of slipped a little bit the night before my birthday when we were out on the road and it was raining and nasty, and I got home late and walked in the rain. And then I did a big slide on my birthday, and the next day when I got up, I didn't see 160 again. Praise the Lord, but I got too damn close. I got closer than I ever, ever, ever want to be in my life. Girl, what were you thinking? So then I did a little inappropriate eating on August the 1st. This morning when I woke up, I'm down. I still have not caught up, but I'm coming down. And once I catch up to where I was, then I'll start reporting my losses. But, damn, I hope that this is the last time I pull this shit on myself. I am a carb addict. I cannot handle carbs. I cannot handle just a little taste of this, a little taste of this. Like I talked about before, I was at a bridal party, penis party. I mean, you know, like it was one of the young teachers, and so the other young teachers just really went nuts. I started out a tortilla chip and then another tortilla chip, and before the end of the night I was eating penis cake. I can't do the carbs, and that's the first time I broke 200. It was 197, and that was the last time I saw 197 for a long time. I think maybe even it took me until after my tummy tuck before I was able to break 200 again. So I'm still reading. I've read my keto books. I found one more that connected with a woman who's started doing keto in Iceland, and she's a runner. Now, I'm never going to be a runner, and I told her, I said, I'm not sure you want to hook up with me because I am very flawed. She says, oh, I like flawed people. So, but her scenery for running, I mean, this is pretty if you're in the desert, but her scenery is spectacular. She's got a very grounded way of doing her keto, and it's very nice. She recommended, hello if you're watching, she recommended the brown eggs, so I bought some of those today and cooked a couple for dinner and had them with my Kerrygold Irish butter, and Myers is making it. I found it in sticks today instead of the bricks. But I've continued to read the one book that just has a lot of down-to-earth, bless his heart. It's called Keto Clarity, C-L-A-R-I-T-Y, and it's by a man named Jimmy Moore, who has a vlog called, I think it's The Keto Show. It's a podcast. And he also has Living La Vida Loca, low carb. He's been around for a long time, and he's been on keto for over 10 years. And he's telling his story, and I didn't buy it for a long time because I thought it was gratuitous. But he's really very down to earth in the way that he reports what he's doing and the mistakes he's made, and then telling you what you should do to correct it. One example is what the experts say, the grams of salt you should have every day. And so in my brain it's like ding, 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 okay, I need to do something to incorporate in my day using that salt. And I've read about the electrolytes. Now I take potassium, and my calcium has magnesium in it, but when I've been doing low carb before, I have had blood sugar drops that, well, I thought were blood sugar drops. The two things that he talks about, and the experts talk about, but he makes it understandable, is that you may be having an electrolyte dip or you may be dehydrated. So they recommend chicken broth. Well, chicken broth has, 2 to 3 carbs for a cup, and if I'm in the middle of the grocery store, I can't stop and whip up some chicken broth. And that's when I'm out and around, that's when I tend to feel it, because when I'm home I can do what I need to do. And previously I would pick up a small bottle of milk right out there in the cool section and I'd drink it. Well, maybe it had enough salt in it that it, brought me out of whatever it was. But I went to the health food store today, and they are no damn good for low carb. Years ago, there was low carb craze, and there was more around for low carb. There's a lot for gluten-free, but this place is a lot organic and alternative. But I did ask for, and this is, can you see it? It is actually, it has calcium, magnesium, and potassium in it. And then along with salt, those are the things you need if you start feeling your electrolytes are off. Jimmy says, now, that doesn't mean you have a Gatorade insufficiency. one of the things I've been very cognizant of is that I like those true lemon straws that you put in a bottle of water, and they're very reasonable as far as chemical additives and that sort of thing, but they still have some carbs. So I was putting my Gene Pro in a completely mixed one of those, and so what I've started doing is, for now, I'm not doing the Enjoy that has the 6 carbs for me per serving. I'm going to be doing the Gene Pro, and then I have some gelatin protein that's grass-fed that was recommended, and I'm going to put that in some of the lemonade mixture, but I'm working on making the lemonade a little thinner and making it up ahead, and then just taking this much and putting some Gene Pro in that, and I'm experimenting with that. When I talk to the fellow, you know, and this is a company in our town that has been here. His dad used to own the company, and I used to run into his dad years and years and years ago. He worked in the reference library at our local college, and I would go in there when I was working on my master's for papers and things. And I even took some psych classes there back when I first started my master's program. And then I would see him, it used to be Dale's caramel corn store downtown, and one half the store was health food and the other half was caramel corn, and that's how I got to know Dale. Well, Dale's long gone, bless his heart, but Dale's son, who looks just like him, is working it now. And you know, and I bought some psyllium husk powder today because Keto Cooking with Christy, and I think one of no, I don't know if Rilla's used it yet, but that's something that she puts in recipes. So he gave me this, and the serving size is half a teaspoon, but he said you would need to put, it has to be, it's carbonate, and because of my DS, I said, I don't do carbonate. And he said, well, citrate just means with acid, so you have to put it with an acid or take it with food. So if I had a little bit of that lemonade powder, or I got some True Lemon, this is just the slice of one lemon in each one, and then I got some liquid sweetener to use at home. But I thought what I would, he said, you might want to start out with a 1/4 teaspoon. It's pretty potent. So what I thought I'd do would be, I have some little bottles that are about this big, teeny little ones that I had gotten to put my HCG pellets in. And my guess is that one of those would hold a 1/4 teaspoon of this and enough of that lemonade powder and enough salt so that anywhere I was, I could grab a bottle of water and get my electrolytes in for much less carbs than chicken broth. I think I'll save the chicken broth to put with some, I'm getting up my nerve to try those miracle noodles that smell like seaweed when you open them up and then turn white. But I would use my chicken broth and put some of that miracle noodle rice in there and make a soup out of it rather than just 3 times a day. I think I'd get so sick of it just trying to use it for my electrolytes. So I'll let you know how it goes. You know, I like to be prepared. I always go overboard. So from now on and for the rest of today, I did vote, just to let you know. I'm really working hard to get back into ketosis, and I do have some powder that I bought that's supposed to simulate what it feels like. It raises the substance that your body produces when you're at high ketones, and it's supposed to kind of give you a flavor for what it's going to be like. So I might try that one of these days in the morning. So I'm running out of time. I might come on again because I have another issue that I need to air about, but I don't want to do it on this one. So, hope for better days. I'm trying. I hope you are too. Good luck to everybody. Bye for now.